Today, I want to share 3 of my dad's classic sauces that cover the whole spectrum of flavors. Let's start with his addictive ginger scallion sauce. This sauce is one of my all-time favorites, and it's commonly paired with bok chit gai, a classic Cantonese chicken dish, but it's a really addictive topping that goes well with meat, veggies, rice, noodles, and basically everything.
好多朋友問我做呢個薑葱係點雞嘅，我哋屋企經常都有㗎，個雪櫃經常都有。嗱，我哋而家整啲薑葱嚟點雞嚇。睇住我哋用4條嘅葱啦，用啲白色嘅，用啲葱白嗱。點解？靚啲啦嘛，一個又靚啲，一就好食啲。嗱呢啲留翻呢啲就係煮大洋菜啦，留翻呢啲紫菜，即係咪煮咩都得啦嚇。嗱，首先咧開個邊先，將啲薑開湯啦。 切碎佢，知你話想整幾多啦，多少隨你整。嗱，你用剩咗，咁你可以留翻佢，第二樣食都得，點咩都得嘅啫。食麵食飯咧都用佢都得。
To second what my dad said, I use this on basically everything. It's really good.
葱就切咗啦，再切啲薑啦，呢個薑嚟嘅，先切成薄片先嚇。
This sauce is an absolute must-have when you're eating bok chit gai, and it's an addictive sauce that goes well with everything. I'm way more particular than my dad is about weighing and measuring things, but my dad emphasized that the specific amounts of ginger and green onion don't really matter too much. In this specific instance, my dad is using 42 grams of green onion and 36 grams of ginger. Most recipes I've seen elsewhere tend to use more green onion than ginger. My dad spent about 4 minutes total mincing the ginger and scallions, so it needs to be pretty finely chopped for the perfect flavor and texture.
至於話俾幾多用幾多啦，隨你中意咯。你又係想多整多啲佢，留翻啲，第一慢慢食又得。
We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at madewithlao.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home.
然之後咧，再成切成好碎嘅、好細嘅嗱，睇住啦，慢慢咁切下，唔使急。 或者你屋企有嗰啲薑刨啊，刨用刨又得嗱。
One thing to note is that my dad is using 2 separate plates to hold the ginger and scallion, since we'll be cooking the ginger first.
而家咧就整埋呢個薑葱。 sauce 先啦嚇，我哋係俾5個湯匙嘅油落去，燒到嗰啲油咧，佢有300、400咁上下啦，我就倒啲薑落㗎啦，倒到嗰啲有幾多隻。
Side note, Ken, my brother-in-law, also an engineer, got me an industrial-grade infrared thermometer for Christmas because he kept watching me ask my dad how hot his wok gets. Thanks, Ken. If you want to nerd out like us, I've included a link to the thermometer in our description. Otherwise, a good visual cue is to wait until the oil starts shimmering or forming ripples across the bottom of the wok.
通常咧，如果喺餐館咧，佢啲燒到啲油好犀利嗰時就倒落去個碗嗰度就得啦。但係我哋屋企咧，一定係要俾啲薑落去煮佢，先至再倒啲葱落去嚇。好啦，我而家就俾啲薑落去啦嚇，跟住睇到嘛，炸咗先嚇。
Cook the ginger for about 15 seconds before adding the green onions.
等煮啲薑，等佢煮熟佢嚇。好啦，薑就得噶啦，再倒埋啲葱落去。
Cook everything for another 20 to 30 seconds before transferring the sauce to a bowl.
得噶啦，咁就得噶啦，好快脆，好容易嘅啫。嗱，唔使知佢熟啦嘛，嗱，睇到嘛？ 倒佢落嚟嚇，睇到嗱，睇到嘛？倒佢落嚟，哇，係咪？好快脆嘅咋？燒滾啲油一倒落去就係啦。
點解要燒滾啲油啊？
燒滾啲油咧，佢先至整啲薑先至香，啲薑葱先至夠香啊嘛，你知嘛？薑味先至出嚟，知嘛？然之後咧，俾鹽啦，要俾鹽嗬。呢個係茶匙，呢2個夠咯。 覺得佢唔夠鹹，就可以俾多啲嚇麻油，最緊要俾麻油嚇呢個sauce燒冇咗麻油就冇咁好食噶啦麻油咧呢個湯匙落去嗱，一定要記得俾麻油嚇，少咗麻油咧就冇咁好食噶啦，記得啦。 搞佢，試下佢味道先。呢個咧就應該就一隻雞就唔用得晒㗎啦。你咪如果有剩你咪放低佢啊，做其他嘢食咯。好嘢，好食嘅啫呢個。我哋屋企啊個雪櫃經常有嘅，而家有啊。試下佢係唔夠味咧，咪再唔夠鹹嘅，你可以再加啲鹽落去又得啊。試下佢先。你試下仔嗱啊。係咪啊？係咪啊？係咪啊？講咗啦，整好呢個啦，係嘛？好容易啊，係嘛？
Next, my dad will teach you how to create his version of the delicious Sichuan Yuxiang sauce, which is also known as garlic sauce, as in the popular dish eggplant with garlic sauce, or
魚香茄子。
Yuxiang Keji literally translates to fish fragrant eggplant. Yuxiang is a famous flavor profile from Sichuan province, home to one of the 8 major styles of Chinese cuisine. If you're curious, I've linked to a few other great recipe videos on Yuxiang eggplant that also explore traditional Sichuan cuisine and ingredients in more detail. Next, we'll prepare our Yuxiang sauce with 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, a half tablespoon of ground bean sauce, 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and 4 tablespoons of water. This is optional, but you can also add 1 tablespoon of cooking wine. If you have dietary restrictions, vegetarian mushroom oyster sauce is a great alternative to the standard oyster sauce, which is made with oyster extract. There's also a brand called Wok Mei that makes a gluten-free oyster sauce, but it still contains oyster extract. We've included links to buy both sauces in our description and on our blog.
嗰個 sauce 就夠好啦，我哋而家再試一試佢，睇下佢味道啱唔啱。呢個 sauce 最緊要咧夠酸、甜、辣又鹹，呢個 sauce 就係咁啦。OK， 夠酸夠甜。呢個魚香 sauce 咧煮咩都得㗎仔，煮豆腐又得，煮咩？
首先講下魚香 sauce 先啦。
嗰個魚香茄象徵式嘅有魚嘅味道喺度。以前好耐以前煮魚香茄係有魚嘅，但係而家改咗。魚香茄嘅特點咧，酸、甜、辣、鹹4樣喺度，兩樣有酸得嚟夠酸，甜得嚟夠甜，辣咧就隨地中意。呢個特點就係咁啦。或者四川人最中意食嘅呢個魚香，而家流行都好流行，全世界都流行啦。喺美國而家間餐館都有呢個魚香。
Be sure to check out our eggplant recipe to see how the sauce is used in that dish. Lastly, my dad will show us how to craft the popular and tasty condiment,
辣椒油
Chinese chili oil, a condiment that goes great on everything from dumplings to chow mein and even ice cream, giving it a bold aromatic kick of spice.
Wow, looks so good. Yeah.
This is beautiful. Good job, Dad. First, my dad will show you the way Chinese restaurants create this yummy chili oil right at home, starting with the key ingredient, dried chili flakes.
整辣椒油咧就好簡單嘅配料啫，辣椒乾呢個碎嚟嘅，用個半安士咁上下啦。
First, we'll measure out 1.5 ounces of dried chili flakes into a bowl.
What kind of chili flakes should you use?
我哋都係習慣中國人多數選擇嗰啲四川嘅辣椒粉。點樣講咧？佢四川人整啲辣嘅咧係比較特別，有心得啲嘅。佢食得好有文化嘅食辣。
Now we'll add more seasoning to our chili flakes.
好啦，呢度咧就俾少少鹽上去，半個茶匙鹽。糖咧就半個茶匙，胡椒粉咧又半個茶匙好啦。我哋用少少油落去，一個湯匙咁上下啦。即係咁嘅目的咧，就等佢落嗰啲滾油落去時候咧，佢唔會突然間係酸凍咗，咁搞濕咗啦。
And here's a tip to enhance the red color of the chili oil.
我加少少嗰啲紅嘅個辣椒粉上去，睇下一個茶匙咧。即係我哋做視頻啦，整個後果或者係想佢紅啲好啲嘅，咁咪啲辣椒粉。
With our chili mix done, we'll now prepare the fresh ingredients that'll infuse their flavor into the oil. We'll chop our ginger into thin slices. Then we'll chop the red onion into thin strips.
Then we'll 嗱，唔會食嘅呢啲都要倒咗佢啦，剁一剁佢，
After smashing and peeling the garlic, we'll roughly mince them.
擺埋一邊喺度。八角咧就俾2粒就夠噶啦，你拍一拍佢。嗱，如果你屋企冇八角嘅話，就唔使八角。俾啲水濕濕佢，咁炸起上嚟佢唔會突然間會炸黑咗。
We'll rinse the star anise a bit with tap water to keep it from burning when we place it into the hot oil later.
四川人咧整呢個咧就複雜好多啦，又花椒啊，又咩香葉啊，又桂皮啊，好多嘢一齊炸埋嘅。我就選擇性簡單啲，
Cantonese is not known for spicy food, right?
唔係食得好辣，但係都食辣，即係冇好似四川人咁樣咩都辣，個個菜都係辣紅色嘅。廣東人咧就比較就選擇性食辣。
Chili oil, or latzuyo in Cantonese, is the stuff of legends. From Chinese to Turkish to Mexican iterations, all chili oils are some form of oil infused with a combination of chilies, chili flakes, and powders, and various aromatics. Sometimes chili oil is used interchangeably with chili crisp. They're not the same, but there is a huge amount of variety in both condiments. We highly recommend watching this video where June from Delish has a much more comprehensive lesson on different kinds of chili oils. Unlike spicier varieties from the Sichuan and Hunan provinces of China, which are known for their spicy cuisine, my dad's version is more of a Cantonese-style chili oil, which is milder and simpler. If you want a spicier chili oil, you can try using spicier varieties of chili flakes or powders. Now with our wok and stove set up, we're ready to fry our aromatics.
開猛火燒涼隻鑊先，
We'll heat our wok on high for about 20 to 30 seconds before adding the oil.
係加4個安士油咁上下。
For this recipe, we can use any neutral flavored oil that has a high smoke point, which is the temperature at which the oil stops shimmering or rippling and starts smoking or burning. Here's a chart that highlights the smoke points of a few of the most common cooking oils. Since we're cooking the oil at high temperature today, we can use oils such as corn oil, canola oil, tea seed oil, or peanut oil. These oils are also known as neutral oils, which means they don't impart strong flavors. We want this because we're infusing the flavors of all the ingredients we have today into the oil to enhance the chili flavor. Now here's a tip to know when the oil is hot enough.
擺啲嘢落去起泡，下邊有啲氣粒粒起泡就夠熱啦。
When the oil's hot enough, or when it bubbles around a small piece of onion, we're ready to start adding ingredients.
先放薑，
We'll add the slices of ginger and fry for about 15 seconds, then add our garlic. We may need to lower the heat here if the oil gets too hot. We should try to stay at around 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Then we'll add the shallots right after.
啲葱頭，
而家係中火啊？
中火，中火就夠啦，唔使，因為你太猛火嗰啲嘢一下燶晒就啲味唔出得嚟啦，知道嘛？
After 30 seconds of frying the shallots, we'll add the onion.
俾埋啲洋葱，慢火炸到佢。
Can you add fresh ingredients like ginger, garlic, onion? And if you do, would that make the oil spoil faster?
你同啲嗰啲菜啊嗰啲一定要熟咗，咁咗落去就唔會變唔怕變。好啦，俾埋啲八角落去。
After about 15 seconds of frying the onion, we'll add the star anise.
炸到嗰啲洋葱啊、啲薑啊轉黃啦，咁嗰啲味先出得嚟啊嘛。我知唔知？嗱，而家啲味已經開始出嚟啦。
We'll continue to fry while stirring constantly for about 2.5 to 3 minutes or until the ingredients are well browned.
啲薑轉黃啦，
Then we're ready to take out the ingredients from the oil.
我留嗰啲渣佢。嗰啲唔用噶啦，慢慢收埋火先嚇，留埋啲渣。
While removing the ingredients, my dad makes sure to squeeze as much oil as possible back into the wok. I also wanted to make a special shout out to thank all of our wonderful Patreon supporters for helping bring this video to life. If you enjoy our videos and are interested in supporting us directly, head on over to patreon.com/madewithlau to learn more. Once the ingredients are out, we'll reheat our oil.
開翻熱啲油，
而家400度，
太猛太熱啦，
太熱啦。
太熱啦，太熱啦，佢到啦，咁你嗰啲辣椒馬上就變黑啦。
應該係咩溫度
？300度咁上下最好嘅，加啲油上去，加啲凍油上去。
Because our oil was too hot here, my dad added about 1 tablespoon of room temperature oil to bring the oil in the wok down to around 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're ready to pour the oil over our chili mix.
嗱，首先你唔好一下俾晒落嗰啲油喎，要分咗3次最緊要。我而家俾咗第一次上，慢慢俾下，咁搞勻佢，再俾第二次，慢慢俾。
How do you avoid a smoky burnt flavor?
你一次過俾晒啲油，好熱噶嘛，嘭一聲咧，咁咪變咗黑色咯。你慢慢一次俾你攪勻佢，起你再俾一二攪勻佢，佢咪冇一下冇咁熱咯。
Kevin and MK from Patreon asks, how do you properly store it and how long does it last?
擺喺雪櫃你擺嘅幾個月都唔怕㗎。
即係食嗰時咧，就攞啲乾淨嘅羹滗出嚟。
你食嘅時候唔好攞啲濕羹，濕嘅時間擺落去咧，佢就會發毛。我俾落去，兩加落去。好啦，我俾少芝麻上去。
Now we can sprinkle in some sesame seeds before heating up the oil again.
再搞啲熱油，而家熱都唔怕辣。
Yeah.
因為而家已經好多油喺底下啦嘛，開頭係怕燶噶嘛，而家唔怕啦，再俾啲油上去，
We'll add one last ladle of the hot oil and then
俾一啲麻油上去先，少少麻油上去㗎啦。
we'll mix in a teaspoon of sesame oil to bring out the aromas of all the ingredients.
Teresa from Patreon asks, can I just add more oil to this or do I have to start all over?
煮熱啲油倒落去就得啦，
Oh, 同埋一齊煮定係
唔使
淨係煮啲油。
煮啲油，
就係煮啲
淨係煮啲油，俾啲油落去得啦，唔使撈埋一齊煮。
辣椒油就整好咗啦，希望大家中意。紅堆唔係得辣椒油喎。
Cheers! Oh my gosh!
喂，
You want chili oil? You old enough to eat chili oil? Oh my god!
YouTube thinks you'll like this recipe next. Let's see if they're right.